Hi, so my name's Tony and I wanted to make a video about the Apple Vision Pro that I bought. A couple things. First is just this little band that I made for it. Before I get into that though, I think I want to talk a little bit about who I am so you know what kind of person is making this video. I am not a professional blogger or YouTuber or influencer or any of that stuff. I'm just me, and I bought the Vision Pro and I made this little band because it wasn't fitting very well without it, and thought I'd make a video to talk about it. So my experience with it has been, I love the Solo Band. It's extremely comfortable on the back. It's got the dial, it's easy to connect or to adjust it with. And what I found though is when I would put it on and get it tight enough that it would stay where it was supposed to, it made a really hard dent right here on my forehead, and it was not comfortable. Close to painful, but not comfortable. And it would just put a dent right there. And I tried all kinds of adjustments, tried to fit it so it was more on cheek and forehead and everything, and I just couldn't get it to be comfortable or stay in place without getting a really big pain right on my forehead. So then I tried the other band. I won't show it, just everyone's seen it. It's the one that's got the loop over the top and loop over the back. And I tried that one, adjusted it all kinds of different ways. And I found that it tended to rest more on the cheekbones. And actually, in some cases, just had a little gap on the top. So I was left with either cheekbone pain or forehead pain. Either way, having to I couldn't get it to hold the weight with my head. So I played around with a couple different ideas. And what I ended up with is I used some Ethernet cable, because what I had around, it's got metal in the center of it because it's wires. So I knew it'd be really strong, and yet it's soft and flexible because it's made to go around like that. So I use that to make these little loops right here to connect onto the straps, and then I used some Velcro to go over the top so I could adjust it till I got it right. And then I have these little felt pieces that have sticky on the other side that I put over the Velcro. And then I used some more wire to kind of tighten it up and make it so it wouldn't move around very much. And when I put this on, you can see that even without tightening the strap, it rests right on my forehead. And I found that to be a lot more comfortable. Now I can tighten it if I want to bring it up closer, but I can also actually even loosen it up some. You can't really see the gap very well, but it's not even really touching my face all the way around. If I move much, it'll wiggle, which is not great. And if I need to move around, I can tighten it so it doesn't wiggle. But the most important thing is it's now resting up here on my forehead, just above my forehead. Now that, after a while, can get a little uncomfortable, and I'm thinking about finding maybe some soft cushioning and replacing this felt with a real soft cushion now that I've got it figured out, and also make it a little wider, because let me kind of pull it down. I don't know if you'll be able to see this if it's been on long enough, but it actually does start to make a little kind of a dent up here. But it's a lot more comfortable than the dent that was coming in here. I don't know if there's more blood vessels here and fewer up here, or if it's just thinner skin and more scalp up there or something. But I do know that it's more comfortable and it doesn't put hardly any pressure on my face, and I can wear it. I've been wearing it all day long. So I actually am a software developer by trade. I work at a company 8-9 hours a day. And I've been wearing this for about 6 of those hours almost straight. I take a break for lunch, and then I've got about 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening, sometimes a meeting once in a while. And I just wear it all day long, and I work in it, and I walk around the office in it, and people are starting to get used to it. I just really enjoy it. The other thing I wanted to show while I've got you on here watching this video is the way I put this on and off. I always have the cover on when I'm putting it on and taking it off, and I found that to be a lot more reliable because you don't want to grab the light shield that way. It's better because you can just grab it and you put it on, and then you pull the cover off, and that just works really well. And then you can put the cover on and just pull it back off by the cover, and that works really well. I'm sure other people figure that out too, but in case you haven't seen that yet, I thought I'd show it to you. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed my video. And as a software developer, I'm going to be making apps for this, and I'll be using Unity because that's a toolkit that I've been using for many years and I really enjoy it. So look forward to maybe another video on that. I want to walk through developing in Unity, because I've done that with like the MetaQuest and Apple and iOS phones and tablets and iPads and all that. And the most inconvenient thing is just that development cycle of running it in the editor, and then you want to run on an actual device. And especially on the MetaQuest, you like pretty much develop without the Quest on your head, and then you want to look at it, you kind of got to deploy it and then put it on. Because I develop on a Mac, I know there's tools you can use for VR on Windows, but I develop on a Mac, so it doesn't work very well because I don't have the PC VR going at that point. But I think I'm gonna make another video on that once I get that figured out, and there's a couple things I'm waiting on. But there you go.